Could the crypto bear market be over? And could everyone be missing a massive opportunity right now in crypto? Those are the questions we're going to be answering in today's video. And we're going to go into the why based off of data, not just my opinion. We're going to take a look at technical indicators, historical patterns. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys my investment strategy, the one that I'm following right now. Gonna be dropping all this alpha on you guys today. So if that's something you think you'll find useful, hit the like button down below, comment and subscribe so you get more content like this on your feed. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Chino, and before we jump in, just a quick disclaimer: none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and you need to do your own research. Let's jump in. Could the crypto bear market be over already, and is it possible that Bitcoin has already bottomed? Short answer, yes. Now here's the long answer. The indicators that marked the bottom of the bear markets in 2014, 2018, and 2022 are the same indicators that are showing up today. This is the Bitcoin chart in its entire existence, and the indicator that we're going to be looking at today is this yellow line, which is known as the 200-week simple moving average. Now, if we take a look at all the previous bear markets, this is 2013, 2018, and this is 2022. If we take a look at every single bear market, it has came down and touched the 200-week simple moving average. Again, it has come down and touched this yellow line. 2013 bear market came down and touched it. That marked the bottom. 2018 bear market came down and touched it. That marked the bottom. 2022 bear market, it came down past it. Nonetheless, still came down and touched it. This is what marked the bottom. Is it a perfect indicator? No, but when you get close to this yellow line, it has traditionally marked the bottom. And right now, what are we getting? That liquidation candle down to $60,000 Bitcoin came pretty damn close to that yellow line. So boom, there you have it. That's case number one. Now zooming back out on Bitcoin so we can see the whole thing, we're gonna add an indicator. It's called the Relative Strength Index, the RSI. Every time the weekly RSI, which the RSI is down here, by the way, guys. Every time the weekly RSI has gotten down below 30, take a look here. Down here, that dotted line that you see there is 30. Every time it has dropped below 30, it has marked a Bitcoin bear market bottom. Let's go ahead and look at the examples. 2013, we agree this is the bottom over here, right? Take a look at where the RSI was on that first liquidation candle. Boom, right at the dotted line, RSI 30. 2018, same story. The bottom here, where's the RSI at? At the dotted line, RSI 30. 2022, liquidation candle, boom. Where is the RSI? Below 30 down there. Do you see that, guys? It came down to about 25. And now, what did we get? When Bitcoin dropped to $60,000, the RSI came down to a 27 below 30, which is lower than the 2013 and the 2018 bear market bottoms in terms of RSI. Boom, case number two. And case number three is my good old friend, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which has been in extreme fear for the past 2 months. Since we got that liquidation back in February of 2026, obviously, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index has been in extreme fear, getting down to 12, 9. I'm pretty sure I saw it down at 6. There you go. And it stayed down there for 2 months. The Crypto Fear and Greed has never done me wrong. Every single time that I have bought below 10 in extreme fear, it has proven to be a good time to buy. And I say it every single time, and it always feels like crap when I'm buying it, because we all think that it can go lower when things are already down, just like we think things can go higher when things are really, really high. It feels like crap buying the bottom, but that is what it's supposed to feel like. And this indicator has yet to prove me wrong. So boom, case number three. Now this is something really interesting I discovered, and no one is talking about it, but and I'll show you in a second, but people's biggest thing right now for why the bear market bottom is not in is because not enough time has passed. Previous Bitcoin bear markets have taken a lot longer to play out, and I'll show you. Again, this is the Bitcoin chart. At face value, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? 2013 bear market, it took from that liquidation candle, the last one, it took 273 days before we started getting out from those bottoms. In 2018, it took 133 days before we started getting out. In 2022, the bear market took 266 days. Right now, we are only at, let's see here, 98 days. So technically, this would have been the shortest bear market in history, but they're not looking at the right thing. If we dig a little deeper, we can see that actually enough time has passed. And if we bring up the RSI, it'll show us that. Ignore this Bitcoin game plan thing on the right. That's just something I'm tracking on TikTok. So again, this is the Bitcoin chart and we added in the RSI. The RSI tells you everything you need to know. If you were a part of this last bull run, it was a weird one. It felt terrible. It's like the price was going up, but we were in a bear market. It was excitement for a little bit when it first started going, but the price kept going up, but it just felt like we kept getting wrecked and wrecked and wrecked, even though the price was going up for Bitcoin. It made no sense. Really weird one. This is why the RSI shows everything. So look at where the RSI peaked, right? Right here. The price of Bitcoin was at $70,000 there, but that technically, in terms of RSI, was the top of the market. Even though the price kept going higher, the RSI top was when Bitcoin was at $70,000. Now, we just said the RSI has marked the bottoms in previous bear markets. I just showed you the historical data. So if we take the time from the top of the RSI to the time it took to get to the bottom of the RSI, that where we're at right now is 728 days. Let's compare that to 2013, 2017, and 2021. 2013, RSI topped over here, right? Boom, that was the Bitcoin top. Okay, where is the bottom of the RSI? Right there. How long did that take? 413 days, all right? 2017, the RSI top down here, topped, that was the Bitcoin top, and it took, well, let's go to the RSI bottom, right there, 364 days. And 2021, 2022 bull run, the RSI topped over here and the RSI bottomed out right about there, 539 days. So we have 413 days, 364 days, 539 days, and right now we are at 728 days from the RSI top to the bottom, which actually shows something significant. This tells us a lot. This tells me that enough time has passed for a bottom to come in. So the time argument in my eyes is irrelevant because enough time has passed. Let me know what you think about that theory in the comments, but obviously the RSI is a very well-respected indicator. It's not the only indicator I use, obviously, but it does tell a lot of the story. Now, does this mean that the bottom is 100% absolutely in? No, it doesn't. And I know I just made a very compelling case to tell you guys that it was, but nothing is 100% in these markets. It never is, besides paying taxes on them. But I'm allowed to believe as a trader that two scenarios can play out. It is totally realistic that the bottom is currently in, but it's also very realistic that we get a $54,000 Bitcoin. And I'm about to prove it to you as seen in the 2022 bear market. So if we zoom way into the 2022 bear market, right, we can see that the RSI here, let me get rid of all this stuff. We can see the liquidation. This was like the Terra Luna crash and all that stuff. This was a big liquidation, okay? This was the bottom RSI. The RSI bottomed out, but see how the price came down still? It's totally possible. Now, the price didn't go down like 50% or anything like that. It went down from $17,000 to $15,000. It went down 11%. So the RSI, it's not a perfect indicator, but it does tell a story. Now, I'm willing to bet that because the RSI got down this low, $60,000 that we got to when the candle liquidated on February 5th, which is my birthday, by the way. What a birthday present that was. But I'm willing to bet that around $60,000 is very, very, very close to the bottom. If not, is the bottom. Like, I'm saying this like, I don't think we go down to like $30,000 or something like that. Like, that would be 50% down from where it was $60,000. I don't think something like that happens. That's why $54,000 is the number that I have in my head. So here's my investment strategy that I promised you guys right now. And I've been saying it on my TikTok for months at this point. When Bitcoin dropped and the extreme fear dropped at 5, I started buying Bitcoin. 50% of my capital being deployed into Bitcoin, 40% of that capital being put into USDC so that I could buy Bitcoin in case it gets down below or around $54,000, like I mentioned in the video. And the remaining 10% I have been DCAing into an altcoin called Tibber. Tibber is my favorite altcoin, my number one holding. If you guys want to know what Tibber is, I'm not going to explain it in this video, but go watch this other video that I made about 8 or 9 months ago at this point. Yeah, I've been talking about Tibber for 9 months now at this point. Go watch that video. It'll give you a good starter base. There is a lot to that token, but do your own research on that one. So let's review what we went over in the video. We made a case for the Bitcoin bottom potentially being in, not by my opinion, but with data. And that's exactly what I try to do here on this channel. I see the data. I try to present you the data in the simplest way possible. So that's all I got for you guys. If you guys found value in this video, please hit that like button down below. Comment if you think the price of Bitcoin is going higher or lower. Let me know what price that is in the comments. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. You need to do your own research. I'll see you guys in the next one.